Hey there, Scorpio. It's Jen here from TarotSpirit.net. I'm doing a mid-September check-in. So on September 17th, we still have that new moon in Virgo. And then we will be moving at the end of September into the sign of Libra. All right, you're getting some bonus cards. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are still moving along, whether you think they are or not. But things are looking up. I don't always read the Wheel of Fortune as in a material way. It's more to me learning to be centered and being a little bit more accepting of the ups and downs and the fact that life is just keeps turning around us and there's nothing we can do to control it, and just being able to roll with it and to stay centered and grounded. So it's very Virgo energy. But at the bottom, I feel like your fortunes are changing. Things are turning around. Things are looking up. Under that is the Queen of Swords. So by the time we move into Libra, wow. I don't know why I flipped these over first, but they all came out. So we have the Two of Swords. So a decision, needing to make a decision. Maybe you had analysis paralysis about something, but even not making a decision is making a decision, right? The Sun card. So we have a full moon here. Could be something around the full moon and Pisces on the 2nd. This full moon and now the Sun card. So emotions that may have been you're having trouble figuring out, you're open to now. Maybe you had met someone new, or you were just having some doubts or whatever, and now you're ready to go public, or to be out in the open, or to really open up and allow yourself to be in the relationship and really truly being intimate. There's something you had to let go of or walk away from. Maybe you were having an emotional affair with someone, and or you realized you weren't happy and you had to let go of a relationship, or you had to let go of some of your issues, basically, to be able to have a deep relationship with this person, or deepen your relationship with your partner, no matter how long you've been with them. And it doesn't mean like spilling your guts to them, but it's to stop bringing your story from before you met them, whether it's your childhood issues, some behavior, some control, some resentment or negativity about past relationships that you sort of interject, or someone's doing this with you, and you now are able to go have a deeper relationship with each other. But something emotional, some baggage, some attachment, something needs you need to walk away from or let go of. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So this is like anxiety, the hamster on the wheel, the just running of things in your head, and realizing that type of anxiety becomes palpable and leaks out and gets put onto other people, whether you realize it or not. Even if you think you present a calm front, people can feel those vibes, and as sort of once you realize that, it's time to let that go. So something, it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. But this decision is going to be made by the end of September because you can't unsee or unknow something now. You have to let something go. Maybe there was something that happened in the relationship that you say you're okay with or you let go of, but you really haven't, and it's ruining the relationship. Even whether you're justified or not, whether, who knows, they lied to you, they cheated on you, they did something in the past, and it's like you've been just constantly stabbing, or vice versa, at this person in little ways for a long time, and it's destroying. It potentially could be destroying the relationship, and you may not even realize you're doing it, because we all do that, right? I'm Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. Maybe during the pandemic, you guys really had to. Maybe it's coming to a head, and something needs to be let go of. Something needs to change. So maybe you're getting a shift in perspective. You're having an aha moment. You're realizing something about yourself or the relationship or the other person. Ooh, the Magician. Very nice. New beginnings, new way of doing things, manifesting what you want. It's almost, I feel like some of you may get really into positive affirmations. Just go from a more negative, pessimistic attitude to a more optimistic and encouraging, and like the Ten of Swords is nitpicking, negative, critical, and usually if we're this way to other people, that's what we're doing to ourselves. It's just a reflection of how we feel about ourselves, and that we're constantly criticizing ourselves and things like that. And so if you can let go of that inner judgment, or if you have to let go of that, doing that to other people, or are able to do that, it's because you're letting up on yourself. You're learning to have more empathy and compassion with yourself, and you realize to manifest the life you want to live, you have to. You're responsible for your own happiness. Maybe have you been putting that on your partner, externalizing something? But this is more taking control of your destiny and your happiness, because that is only in your control. Someone else can't make you happy. I mean, they can make you unhappy. There are situational things, but for the most part, and if someone's making you unhappy, why would you stay? Like, that's totally within your control. You can't control the other person, but you don't have to stay in an unhappy situation or convince yourself that it's okay to make this other person unhappy because you're unhappy, because maybe it's not their fault you're unhappy. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Really accepting responsibility for ownership of yourself and moving. Wow, Ace of Cups. A new emotional beginning. Manifesting the love you want if you're not with someone. And knowing that in order to bring that in, you have to release and take this new beginning as completely new, and leave that baggage in the past. Could be someone at work, could be someone you work with. Maybe you're not easy to work with, and you've had to learn to deliver criticism better. Maybe you're a manager or something like that. And you realize you're going to get more. What's that? I can't remember the saying. Basically, People are going to want to work for you more and work with you and be with you if you show empathy and kindness. It's reminding me sort of Chelsea Handler's um, the book that she wrote, Life Will Be the Death of Me, and it was her journey through therapy and becoming a nicer person and realizing that it was rooted in her childhood, and she was, hard on other people and hard on herself, and holding on to the death of her brother when she was a child, and all these things, and just um, uncovering all those hurts that we carry around with us, and releasing it, and then finding this, and it's a decision, it's conscious. And then look at these gorgeous Magician and Ace of Cups, just bringing in this whole new phase of life where you're positive and taking responsibility for your own happiness. And yeah, your own happiness. That could be the Ace of Cups. And everything starts changing for the better. Everything starts becoming more positive, because if you search for positive, if you're looking for negative things and things to nitpick about, and you're going to find them. And the same way, if you focus on looking for the good, the positive, um, and understanding and compromise and way to move forward in a positive way, then that's what you're going to find. And I feel like you're really not just getting that, because I'm sure you've always got that, but how to actually implement that and use that and transform your life. You may change work to do something more creative if you have some sort of creative outlet, regardless of what it is. It doesn't have to be, traditional like art, like painting. It could be anything. Maybe people are saying, "Wow, that's really good," or "You should sell that," or "Could could I pay to help you?" So like the seeds of turning your career into your hobby, or your passion into a career, or getting recognized for it. You may get a tarot reading. There are a lot of tarot cards, but I love, or maybe you'll do a tarot deck. There's some sort of inspiration. She's holding up a tarot deck. Like it's a spiritual, intuitive, really allow your authenticity to show, instead of, if you did create art, instead of creating art thinking, well, other people like it, really creating it for yourself. Um, and your authenticity will shine through. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of September. Take care.